Look at this.
I know, that could go farther back. You're good. I'm going to come to you. Okay, I have to ask you, I just really admire everything that you're doing with Orlando. So can you just speak about I Am Enough with the Orlando shootings and your campaign? It means a lot.
Yeah, you know what? I sort of have been. I try to be public about my struggle with anxiety and depression, and
me too. Anxiety is paralyzing, and I have it. And
this is what happens when you have it. You get in front of people and you start sweating.
Really, I sweat on the pits. That's why I'm not wearing sleeves.
I don't know. Somebody told me to wear a coat. Anyway, there's been sort of a progression of just over a year ago, a buddy of mine, Stephen Amell, had done a T-shirt campaign to fundraise for American Cancer Society called F blank CK Cancer, and raised like a ton of money and some awareness. And he kind of brought it up to me. We live across the street from each other in Vancouver. And he was like, hey, there's a company and they're raising money for different funds and different charities. And so we started the Always Keep Fighting campaign. And from that, we went to the Love Yourself First campaign and now to the I Am Enough campaign. And the I Am Enough campaign is something that I've sort of, in learning myself, been trying to tell myself that I am, like, it's not, I feel like the struggle to be something you're not is often
second guessing yourself, feeling like you're stuck in a rut or something like that.
Yeah, and it can cause anxiety and trigger depression. And so this is something that it's a message that I hold dear to myself, and I try to fight it, and it's not always easy. But immediately we're raising money for One Orlando. And so it's just a nice opportunity to give back. I mean, I've been really blessed. I've been working for
since I was in middle school. I remember you in middle school.
That's awesome. Thank you. Just right down this hill at Gilmore Girls. But it's nice to be in a position to be able to give back and have people kind of listen and get passionate about what you're passionate about.
Can I ask you one thing, just for people such as myself, and I think it's really great that you're vocal because I've struggled with anxiety for years. Do you have any advice just for ways to deal with it, ways to overcome?
You know, I seek professional help, and I'm proud of it. You know, like if I was going to try to get in shape or like learn how to do parkour or something, I would go to professional. So
therapy's the best thing I ever did.
Yeah, it's the best thing I still do. Yeah. So, and I'm proud of it. And it's one of those like, hey, I go to a nutritionist because I want to learn how to eat. So I'm certainly not a professional, but I would say find a professional that you can talk with and bounce ideas off of.
And then there's always, working out, eating healthy. But can we talk about Gilmore Girls? I just want to know if you can tell me one thing that was the exact same coming back and one thing that was different.
Okay, the exact same was the set, and that was weird. So having shot it 16 years ago, when I was literally 17 years old.
I'm getting goosebumps.
And then going back, so I had gone back for years, and it had turned into different sets, like Heart of Dixie, it had turned into different movies, and then I'd gone through to do ADR or voiceover work or to have meetings with the writers or something. And so I'd been through Stars Hollow and it was no longer Stars Hollow. So showing back up in February and it was Stars Hollow again with Dosey's Market and the gazebo and the school. It was sort of like a really chilling experience. It was total deja vu.
Speechless. Okay.
Yeah, I was
so excited for it to come back.
I was speechless too. It was cool to nerd out. And I sort of had my experience with Gilmore Girls, I did it for 5 years, and then I kind of got Supernatural and some movies during it, and so I didn't think that I had closure because I'd kind of moved on to the next show with Warner Brothers. But this is a chance to go back and get closure, and it's a really cool role I got to play in the new Netflix series.
Can you speak about Netflix, what it means for them to be bringing back projects? I mean, it's becoming a bit of a fan favorite. Did you feel a lot of freedom getting to work with Netflix?
Yeah, and I feel like Netflix has been amazing, not only for Gilmore Girls, but for Supernatural. It's just such a way, and I think the way people are watching TV these days is they're binge watching. I'm binge watching.
What are you binge watching?
Well, right now I'm unfortunately binge watching like Lego movies, Zootopia. I'm what's it called? Ice Age 1, 2, and 3. I'm binge watching every cartoon kids.
Well, when the kids go to bed, what are you guys binge watching? That does not include like G-rated projects.
Well, I'm catching up on Bill Maher. Okay. But we love Game of Thrones, like everybody, and Walking Dead. We nerd out about the same shows everybody else nerds out about, so I'm kind of one of the crowd, I suppose.
Well, I'm very excited for the reboot. Thank you so much for taking the time. That was really nice of you.
No, thank you so much. Yeah, you got it.